Okay, guys, here it is. Hi, I want to start off by introducing myself properly, and my name is Matthew Aaron Shahan. I was born in 1993, and I would just like to start off by saying that I am and have been a weak man over my life, and I suffered from a lack of self-control over my emotions and my temper at more times than I would like to admit. I have lost my temper and my cool on plenty of people over my life. Some were for good reasonings, and then others have been uncalled for and for no good reasoning at all behind them. But I want to start off by publicly apologizing to anyone that I have intimidated, wronged, or hurt in the past in any kind of way over my life, especially if that wrong and hurt and intimidation that I caused was towards a female or a woman. In any kind of way, I want to truly and full-heartedly apologize to any woman that I ever hurt in any kind of way. I should have been stronger. I should have been a stronger man in those moments. I should have been able to hold my emotions and my composure better than I did and have in my past. And more importantly, if I ever cross that boundary with any one of you, then I want you to honestly know and hear straight from me that I am truly sorry for my past actions. And I do hope and pray that y'all can full-heartedly forgive me for my mistakes and my past actions one day. If you cannot find it in yourself to forgive me for my past actions, well, I can't and won't be able to blame you for that. I just hope that by me publicly admitting my faults and my mistakes that I have made over the years, it can help some of y'all find some kind of peace and closure with what I have done. And that was I've done for what I have done to you, and that you had to go through an experience when you never should have had to go through any of that in the first place. So again, if I ever intimidated you in any kind of way, if I ever grabbed you harder than I knew better than to be holding on to you, and if I ever picked you up and threw you around in any kind of forceful way, no matter how lightly or forcefully it was, I truly am sorry. And this part is the most important apology, with the most reverence behind it. If I ever put my hands on you in any kind of physically abusive way, I am truly sorry for doing that to you. I was a weak man, and I am working on making that weak man become stronger and stronger each and every single day. I want y'all to know that regardless of the situations, I should not have ever done what I have done to any one of you. And I wish I could go back and take away the pain, hurt, fear, and intimidation that I caused y'all. I'm about to go turn myself in to face my consequences of my actions, and I'm going to pay my debt to society, every last penny of it, and hopefully to y'all as well. I plan on taking this time to work on some well-needed maintenance that's obviously still needed on the inside of myself while I am in prison or jail, whichever one I get sent to. to pay my debts to society. But with that all being said, again, I want to publicly apologize for my lack of self-control, especially when it comes to females. None of y'all ever deserved that, and I hope this can help you and y'all heal and feel better in some kind of way. I vow to never react in those same kinds of ways that I did in my past. Regardless of the situation, I will be a better man when I come out of adult timeout this time. And I will be in better control of my actions, my reactions, and my emotions when I get out of jail or prison this time. And I can promise all of y'all that if I can learn how to hold my cool and be able to hold my emotions in check in a place like prison, then I'll definitely be able to get out and be able to hold my temper and my cool in whatever situation I will be able to find myself in the future. Regardless, though, no matter what. So again, I'm sorry I didn't have the self-control that I should have had at those times of my life. And just know I truly am sorry. And my actions were most definitely my own fault and not any of y'all's. I hope that you and y'all can forgive me in time. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I appreciate every one of y'all so much. Like I said, it's a new year. It's going to be a completely new me. Like I said, I have to go turn myself in. I've been in trouble a bunch of times in my life. A bunch. And I've been wanted a bunch of times. And I used to always be real strong on saying that the police had to do their own job. I wouldn't do their job for them. I wouldn't go turn myself in ever. Said that since I was 17. I'm 32. And in the next couple days, you're going to see on here, I'm going to walk myself through that front door. I do want to be changed. I do want to be different. I do want to be different and to make a change. Not just for myself, but for everybody. Show everybody that it can be done. Taking accountability for your own actions. Not running away from them. Going and dealing with your problems head on. Honestly, with God's help. Like I said, I'm going to pay every last penny of my debts to society and hopefully to y'all as well. I hope that this doesn't give you too much of a negative influence and a perception on me. I hope my honesty, my realness can make up for my actions. And if not, like I said, I can't blame you, but I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to keep running from it. I've done that before. Run and run, you always got to look over your shoulder. Can't go have a normal job, can't have a normal life. You can't even get pulled over for a speeding ticket or a seatbelt without your name getting ran and knowing you're going straight to jail. Like I said, I've lived that life. I've done that life. I could continue to do that life. But then what change is that? What difference is that? Like I said my whole life I would never go do their job for them. I would make them do their job and come find me and get me whenever it was. Like I said, I'm going to go do their job for them. I'm going to walk to that front door. I'm going to go turn myself in for my actions. I hope this can help someone. However it helps. I love y'all. I thank y'all for everything. And I will be a changed man when you see me again.